Okay, YouTube, this is another 2 versus 2, and this is actually a third fight between me and Zoe versus Quentin and Tarlac. The first time they tangled one where it really went down to like regular attacks, like literally like Soap was the regular attacks, Tarlac was the regular attacks, and Quentin was dead for a while. It really, I kind of messed up because we were kind of debating over whether fog should be allowed, and we did end up allowing fog, which at first thought might be kind of unfair. So at first I was like, I didn't quite fight quite like I usually do, which I completely regretted it. Now, I was so angry at myself. And yeah, they're definitely a good team. I just kind of forgot about that, and that ended up being us killed. And the second fight, Tarlac lost connection for a round, and also they were just a little bit kind of not completely focused, sort of like we were in the first match. So that means they'll end up winning that battle pretty easily. So this is the third match. It'll probably be more intense than the first 2 matches. And also, I just did literally 2.5 hours of farming Shan Hong for Musketeer fortresses and the Witch Doctor Fortress, and did not get a single thing I wanted. So my head's about to explode right now. Not really the best time to be doing PvP, but I definitely want to fight this team again. So pretty sure that Quinn actually can't reach anyone with his range attacks, I'm pretty sure. Well, as I thought. This team is just so different from what we're used to fighting to. It's kind of scary. And I'm pretty sure either that's blocking, or that's blocking, or that's blocking all of these targets. Pretty sure. But they don't have the squash buckler, but they definitely make up for it with, you know, very solid companions. They're not using a Tor this time, surprisingly. But they still have Double Goro, they have Bar, they have Goat. Still a very solid team. But we also have good teams. We have a Goat, we have 2 Grondos, so we're still, companion lives are pretty even this time. And because of the squash Pokemon, I guess we have slight advantage class-wise, for sure. And experience-wise, we have the advantage. But you can't underestimate him. Quentin's literally the best 1 versus 1 fighter there is in the game. And he's also learning to do 2 versus 2 pretty well. Tarlac is his real-life cousin. He's very good. Definitely can't underestimate them. They actually have the gear advantage, though. They both have the freeze, which means we have to attack off of fog very, very quickly. The Manchu boots. So that definitely makes it hard. They definitely have the gear advantage. They also have scorpions. So gear-wise, they have the advantage. So it's going to be pretty even overall fight. And I think now has to move up so he has a shot. So unfortunately. Not many of my bombs are showing up yet. Not sure what that's about. Well, Quentin has 2 will buffs now. Call 2 arms. No, Spirit. Oh no, they're charging already? Interesting. A miss. Come on now. Come on now. Seriously? Seriously? Wow. Oh no. Dang it. Darn it. Well, that's not good. At all. Don't need any of this now. Hmm. If by chance they do walk around those area to get fog, then he'll just be sent at Bonnie and kill her. Nope, they're not going to. Well, so far they have the lead. Alrighty. Well, the fog is going to have to do really good here to try to get back even. Or really, to give us the advantage afterwards. They're most likely going to do corn strategy. Dang it. I need to look for a seal and all that, so I can't really hang on to these powers. I'm gonna hang off for that to now, but I can't do it yet. Okay. They're most likely going to do Frozen Tide on the next 2 turns, just so then their goats will be able to have a longer hide, and they'll be able to prepare better for everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's most likely what they're gonna do. Yep, here's Tarlac using Frozen Tide. Nope, okay, it's gone. I guess that for some reason skipped him using Frozen Tide. Either way, it won't really matter. I mean, if anything, it might even hurt us more the later they use it. Unless they do a Frozen Tide this turn, then we're pretty much gonna have to all-out attack next turn. Which is why I'm kind of hoping they can go ahead and use at least one Frozen Tide just so we'll have a turn to buff a little bit more. Let's see. Yep, that's Frozen Tide. Okay. And it always makes it look like wheelers are hidden, but we don't. It's just how it looks like. Good to seal any spirit shows up. Very good. And then in the last 2 turns, I'll do Spirit. And then Zeal. Battle Zeal. Cool. Okay, so all of our companions have buffs now. Good. And after I finish buffing, no one's going to be missing. And Repair's going to be dodging all melee attacks. So that's all good. However, now they're going to hide their goat and get in a more solid corner position. Darn it, fell on my bar. Darn it. Darn it. Now, Flanders, Egg, and possibly go to all reliable user didn't. Darn it. Well, no, both would be in range, but Flanders and Egg both. Darn it. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, maybe she can reach that ground. 1, 2. Not sure, because she's also kind of blocked off by that. So I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Done. It really is a shame, though, because both of them have supers, and a hidden super is so much more deadly than a regular super. Well, next turn for us is going to be the most important turn of the match. Well, technically, this turn, our next turn, their next turn, and then the turn after that for us are the 4 most important turns of the match, I guess. Because that's sort of the start of the main battle. Well, this is how they prepare for it, and then the next 3 rounds are the main rounds of the main battle. And after that, you can usually see a most likely winner by then, unless it's really close. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hmm. That's for the hidden glitch. Okay, so Bonnie's almost for sure dead. Okay, so two of their companions are most likely dead this turn. And we have a gigantic amount of dodge now. So pretty much the only companions going to be hitting is with their super attacks, and if Bonnie does somehow survive, then she'd be attacking. No, he's still hidden. Oh, what? How did you hit? How did you hit? With all of that, how in the world did you hit? Okay, at least Bonnie's dead, and Bar's still most likely dead from Goat. Okay. So far, so good. Bar's dead, Bonnie's dead. So now we've lost one companion, they've lost two. Now they have double Grando, Yagi, which did not hide last turn. That's surprising. That's very surprising. But I guess he's gonna hide this turn, maybe? And then Marinus, but she still has her super. Then we have Flanders, Egg, Goat, and Gordo. And another Gordo. So right now we have slight advantage. Let's see what they do this turn, though. I'm trying not to show how intense I am, but I definitely am. I'm always kind of really a little bit more focused when I'm playing a team that, when we fight a team that we've actually lost against. Granted, it's a little bit different than, most losses, but still, I'm really kind of, all in focused. And Goat's most likely gonna dodge next attack. Yep. Ooh, well, they had two buffs, so can't say this was a surprise. Two 5-round buffs, and that's against a will opponent, so yeah, now it's gonna hide. And now our Goat's gonna hide. Okay, so far so good. What does Quentin do here? Storm? Yep. And he's still alive. Good. Let's see what critical buff shows up here. Quentin's a little bit early to say good games sometimes. Yeah, it does look like we're winning for sure right now, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not guaranteed yet. Definitely not. Right there. Or I could group heal. I guess I'll group heal. Then I'll attack and attack. Well, let's see what who flanks is going to attack here. Okay. Good game, Mark. Pretty much the reason why we're winning is just because they didn't buff. You know, they used the spirit, but that's it. They not really using strength buffs, agility buffs, critical buffs, or even dodge buffs. So, and we have a ton of buffs. And that's just rain. I hope it's not messing up the microphone too bad. Let's see if Flanders can kill. Well, unlikely. Oh, neither one was. The ground is most likely dead. Quentin is a famous 1 versus 1, but he's not quite so experienced in team battle. Yep. We have tons of accuracy and dodge, but let's look at all that agility and look at all that strength. So yeah, pretty much won at this point. I mean, I don't like being too early to say good game either, but I mean, it is pretty much a good game. But you never know. It does relax me a little bit. They were about to get at least a winning record against this team now. I don't like having a losing record versus any team. Here goes Yagi. Okay. Can't do flames since using. Let's see. I'll just do them right here. Now we'll do this and that. See if we can kill those two companions. I like using strength versus agility instead of strength versus strength, but their chance of criticals. I like agility versus strength. Interesting. Well, Landers is most likely gonna kill him, so interesting. Huh. Okay, just you have to counter the buffs with other buffs, you know, critical buffs with other critical buffs. They're already getting good, it's just they've only done a few matches and 2 versus 2. It's pretty impressive that they've gone this good just in this little bit amount of time. Now they're either gonna have to, one of them's gonna have ways to turn moving or attacking the flames. Bye. Now it's pretty much quitting power-wise against pretty much Zoe and all the companions. Tarlac still has 1 assassin left, I believe. I didn't really show y'all their field, unfortunately. But I guess I'll go and look if I can try. It's starting to rain loud, isn't it? Let me try to make this quieter. That sure wasn't a very strong assassin, even my, even my, special with portable weapons, more damage than that, usually. Let's see, I guess I'm also a Fortress fan. I think let's do now. Get Fortress on Goro there. Now for one last Fortress on someone. Guess I'll just be fan. Okay guys, enjoy the match.